I just want to start off by saying that I am not trying to shit on NetherRealm or Mortal Kombat in any way, shape or form. This video is purely just my thoughts on the game and where it's going, some of the things they said to us pre-release and some of the things we ended up getting. For the most part, I really like this game. I think it's a great game. I think it's the most balanced Mortal Kombat game that has come out so far. I'm talking every single Mortal Kombat that's ever come before it. Nothing has even been close to this level of balance. But does that mean that it's a balanced game? And the answer is no. Now, I'm starting off with Liu Kang, and I'm not saying that Liu Kang is broken. I'm not saying he's broken, but I'm not sure how this got. The fucking bird scared me. I'm not sure how this got past NRS, or how, or if this was a ploy to troll us. But this is not on. This is the single most stupid string that I think maybe they've put in this entire game. I don't want to say Mortal Kombat history because MKX was basically, this string was basically the entire game. You were just eating shit. It was either you eat shit or you're making someone else eat shit. MKX was basically, it was a Mortal Kombat game with loads of offensive anime mechanics and no defensive mechanics. Forward 4 with Liu Kang has got to be some of the dumbest stuff I've seen, and the reason why it's dumb is, yeah, you can interrupt the ender there, but he gets a fireball. Now you can block it low and punish it. He also gets the option to EX it, so you got to guess that. He gets the option to do that. He gets the option to Shaolin stance it and do that, or he can go into the Shaolin stance and do that. Or he can just cancel it. It'll burn a bit of his meter, but he can cancel it as well. So that already is some nonsense, but coupled with all the other moves that this character has, it's just like, guys, what were you thinking? Like, the level of brain dead here, oh, not to mention this. Like, it's endless. I'm not even a Liu Kang player, like, the things that this character can get for basically no work is ridiculous. Ridiculous. NRS, please. What are you doing? Let's move on to someone else I hate. Geras. Everyone's favorite guy. This guy. This mix-up is so dumb. I don't care that they slowed it down. I even know how to do the fucking get up. I've forgotten what it is. Oh, okay. This is dumb. And if you guess wrong, right? So they do this, or the closer one, right? If you duck low on the last hit, you get this nonsense. 33%, almost 34%. Because your options are that or guess low, which has, by the way, also got a crushing blow on it for like, what, 30%? Not to mention that this character gets the damage of someone that has done a crushing blow, so he's got that time stop move. Don't even know what it is. It's not Gauntlet of the Ages. I'm probably in the wrong. Is it that? Yeah, that. This stupid move. I'm assuming you mute about it. Yeah. You all know how that combo goes. It's the dumbest nonsense. He gets crushing blow level damage, not to mention he can add a crushing blow onto the end of it. Then he's got that gauntlet move. He's got that stupid grab as well. And goes into God knows whatever comes after that. What is that Gauntlet of the Ages? This nonsense. So you can stun someone there and then bang them in the chest. How do you hit them with it? History lesson. Blood, it's a joke thing. My problem with characters like Liu Kang and Geras is the ease in which they get damage. And it's not just the damage itself, it's the mix-up that comes with it. You are constantly in a mix. Someone please tell me why that is a low. It's like NRS was smart enough to realize that making Shang Tsung's ground sparks, a low would be disastrous. But they gave this guy a low, so you basically have to micro move forward and block low constantly against him. You're worrying about that nonsense. Meanwhile, this guy's got an amazing jump kick. Not to mention this thing. Where is it? That is he Zangief. I'm sorry, am I playing Street Fighter 4? This is ridiculous. That move is ridiculous. So you're worrying about that. You're worrying about a sand trap that takes out your damn feet. And then you get comboed for like 40%. It's just the ease in which these characters are able to access damage and then other characters ain't. It's the mix-up that comes with them. I thought NRS said at the beginning of the game, before it even came out, that we're not going to have high-low mix-up. Not like that. This shit is dumb. Look, it's even making my dog scream now. Another shining example of why NRS lied to us when they said that mix-ups will not dictate this game. This character is a walking mix-up. Now, it'd be okay if he just had an overhead like Scorpion. Just an overhead that knocks you down. Do you know what? I could even take just this. I could even take the crushing blow on it. 14%, you know, adds up. That's what, 28%? Two of them. I mean, that's annoying. Ideally, if he just had that maybe knocked down, that would be great. But I don't even know how to do his ice ball. Okay. He has that. He has that nonsense. So full combo damage. That's great. That is fantastic. But what do they give him? That. He can cancel into his damn ice ball from a high or an overhead or a low. Guys, what were you thinking? I don't care what Sonic Fox said about, oh, this is reactable. Guys, in a match of a player that's good, that can condition you, you're gonna get hit by this and you're gonna get hit by that all day. And the thing is that these stupid characters, I hate to say it, I hate to be that guy, I hate these words even coming out of my mouth, but some of these characters carry some of these players. And the thing that drives me even more mad is you got Sub-Zero players complaining about Liu Kang. You have no right to complain. No right. Granted, I'd say Liu Kang is a better character than Sub-Zero, but you're the ease that you have for your combo routes, the ease. You ain't got to think. You ain't got to think about shit. You press back X or back cross or whatever you're on, or what is it? 3, back 3, forward 2. You're golden. And then on top of that, you got to worry about this nonsense. That's got a crushing blow on it. That's fantastic. Oh, and amplifying on block. So this move, right? If I hit this on block, I can wait and then amplify it. Why am I trapped in a mix-up when I blocked your attack? If that's gonna be the case, and it's not that I think that this move should be a mid. I'm not suggesting that, but they kind of fixed that with Scorpion, right? So Scorpion's teleporting all over the place, and it's a mid, and then he can amplify it on block. So it's just dumb. But when the patch came out, they made it a high, so I can just neutral duck because his spear's not gonna hit me at full screen, and he's not gonna hit me with a teleport. And you know, if you're decent at this game, you're gonna duck and punish the teleport at full screen. It's really okay, but this shit is a mid, and you're left guessing if he's gonna fucking do it afterwards. Now, I believe you can interrupt it before he amplifies it, but I mean, in a real world match, I mean, it's much harder, like, said than done. And it's not the case where I'm saying I want the game to be easy for me, but I don't think that, you know, these characters should allow people just easy combo routes like that. There should be some thought that goes into it, no? Am I just speaking crazy here? Another one of my favorite wastemen, Cabal. Now, I'm not saying Cabal is easy to play. I don't play Cabal. I played him like once or twice. Not that anything that he was doing was particularly hard. Don't really know his buttons. My problem with Cabal is when I go over to -3, -5, -7, -4, -1, -2, -1, -3, -2, -5. Are you fucking kidding me? And the cherry on the cake of this character is, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I may be getting this wrong, Pretty sure I'm right. There's no gaps in his strings. Are you serious, NRS? Are you serious? You cannot be serious. This has to be a troll. This has to be a piss take. And do you know what makes me more mad than anything? These fucking players. I'm sorry, some of you are my friends, and you're for all intensive purposes. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. A lot of players in the UK are really good. We've got Video Games Yo, we got Foxy, we got Dizzy TT, we got Derpy. You know, I'm not too shabby myself. I'm not in the realms of those players, but I can hold my own. And not these guys. I'm not saying these guys said it. I can't remember who said it. It was in the UK WhatsApp group where most of the best players talk to each other, whatever. Someone will make a dumb comment like, "Oh yeah, no, he doesn't need any changes, you know, blah blah blah." It's just like, go fuck yourself, okay? You're deliberately trolling me, and I do not appreciate it. I could sit here all day and complain about stupid characters, brain dead characters, absolute annoyances, but I'm not gonna delve into the characters anymore. I have taken a break from this game because I'm tired of it. You're probably wondering, who do you play? If you watch this YouTube channel, you know damn well I play Noob Saibot. I play the Dark Sabbath variation. Now, you could argue that I did this to myself. I will accept that. I did do it to myself. I bet on the wrong horse. And for all of you that know me, know that I am lazy with fighting games. Okay, if I pick a character and I learn them, I don't want to learn anyone else. It's very rare. The only time I ever did it was when I was playing Soul Calibur, picked up Algo over Nightmare, completely dropped Nightmare, stuck with Algo. But more often than not, I live by the sword, die by the sword. So 99% of my matches you'll see are with Noob Saibot. Now it may change when Spawn comes out, but we'll see. But I'm not talking about the characters right now. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I want to talk about how NRS sold us a dream. This screen right here is the character customization screen. So when this game was coming out, when it was announced, I went to the show in Camden, where they had the ice sculptures of Scorpion and Sub-Zero and whatever. I was there with my friends. It was a great time. I remember when the first trailer dropped for this, and then Simon Miller was there talking. It was great. I firmly believe this is a good game. It's just riddled by some nonsense. But I remember all that. It was all great. The game looks great. Still looks great. It looks like it's, if not the best looking fighting game out there, maybe apart from the real Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, because those cell shading graphics are just, you know what I'm saying. But they advertise this as a game with customs, which is, you know, that's great. That's awesome. So what do? They create a game where you have all of these abilities. Look at this. Look how many special moves. And you're like, okay. Now, luckily, Noob Saibot's ones all take a slot each, so I can actually build my very own Noob Saibot. So I'm there having a field day on day one. I'm like, this is fan-fucking-tastic. NRS has nailed this. And I'm thinking to myself, there's going to be problems with this game. There's always problems with Mortal Kombat games. Scratch that. There's always problems with fighting games. There's always problems. But for the product they presented us, and again, I still think it's a good game, I thought that this was great. It comes out. No. Pump the brakes. Those custom variations we were talking about, yeah, you can sit in your house and have fun with them, but if you want to go to tournaments, mate, that ain't happening. The Pro Tour, official tournaments, ain't happening. What we've done is we have selected moves for you for tournament viability. I'm not going to get into whether they chose the right moves or not. That's subjective. But this game, when it was coming out, had trailers of these combos that you could do with these characters. Oh my lord. Do you know what? I'm on Noob Saibot now. Forget Noob Saibot. Shang Tsung's trailer. Shang Tsung's trailer, right? He had all these amazing abilities. Look at this. So, where is it? Force lift. Slide from Reptile. Rain super kick. They released this trailer with all these awesome attacks. Shang Tsung's trailer was amazing. I was hyped for this character. They got my man from the movie. I can't say his name probably, like Kerry Tagawa. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. This dude is Shang Tsung, right? They get him in there. They get his costumes. They get his lines. He looks like him. What do? They create two of the most boring variations I've ever seen in my life. What's it called? Ground Sparks. Is it called Ground Sparks or Hell Spark? Ground Eruption. Now, fair enough, this isn't a low, like Geras' stupid move. But you can combo from this, which, okay, fine. But oh my god, I'm not gonna go into it. You guys have all fought Shang Tsung. You've had fights with Shang Tsung. Now this character got nerfed when the patch came out. And he is still annoying as shit. You literally have to micro walk forward and block constantly. You're in a mix-up if you're like a mid-screen, because he'll do the ground sparks and he might amplify it. Then you get comboed. Now granted, the combo damage went down from like 30% to 20. But that just means that he has to do it one more time. It's just like, NOS, what in God's name were you thinking? It's so bad. And it's bad because it's just brain dead. There has to be some thought process that goes on here. Do you know what? I could sit here all day. Like, there's a lot of things I love about this game. I love the story mode. I like what they're doing with Kombat League. Maybe the points distribution could be a little bit better. The fact that there is a customization mode in it is great. It's unfortunate that it was advertised that this was a game that was going to use custom fighting styles, and then it was sort of ripped away from us, and they said, here, you're going to have basically MKX with one less variation in tournament, which is awesome. And it's not just tournament players. That's the worst thing about it. It's if you play ranked mode, Kombat League, you can't use your custom loadouts. You can only go into casual games, and that's all well and good, but you know, some of us that are competitive, like myself, if we don't want to go to tournaments, it'd be nice to sit in our house and play ranked. And with the way online gaming is going, you get noticed when you play ranked, right? Like, people notice you, people put you on their YouTube channels, like, you get to talking to people. It's good. No one cares about casual. Like, yeah, we could sit here and play casual till the cows come home, but no one cares. If they were going to do this, then they should. I'm not saying that they need to have an international tour for Kombat League or an international tour for customs. They want to run the international league. It's nice of them to do that anyway. It gives players that are of that level, like Foxy and Dizzy and Video Games Your level, they can make an honest living from that. That's fine. That's their prerogative. But the game itself, someone please explain to me why there's not a Kombat League for customs. Wouldn't that just be easy to implement? Sure, it must be. Can't you just copy and paste? But this mode allows customs as well. I don't see why that's such a. I don't know. I'm pissed off about the variations. Now I heard we're getting a third variation coming. I don't know if that's true. But I mean, again, like, I play Noob Saibot, and I feel like other than Sickle Snag, I think that's what it's called, the anti combo thing. Other than that, like, his other moves are not great. So I'm just thinking to myself, what are they gonna do with Noob Saibot? Now, I personally think that the low slide, the fast ghost fireball, spirit ball, whatever it's called, and the teleport that the teleport that allows you to combo, that's his best loadout. That is his absolute best loadout. The low slide makes some of his strings safe when you amplify it. It gives him access to his crushing blow, which right now in Dark Sabbath is non-usable. Like, you fixed it in C and double. Well, the Dark Sabbath basically didn't change. And the fast fireball gives the low minion complements the fast fireball because it makes them feel like they have to block it. Like, that variation right there, that should have been his tournament variation, or at the very least just make a Kombat League so I can use it online and get ranked for it. It's the biggest problem with this game right now is it's getting boring. It's I could play another character, but oh my god, Liu Kang is boring. Nightwolf is alright. Shang Tsung, boring. Especially when you play the Shang Tsung that they showed in the trailers with all the different ninjas that you can transform into. That shit was hype. That shit was super hype. But I I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I could grate on the Towers of Time a bit. Some of the things in there are a bit annoying, but it's not really a big deal. I don't think anyone really cares, really and truly. The DLC for this game is fantastic. Ain't got no gripes with that. And I think overall this is a good game. There's such minor things holding it back from it being truly excellent. So I know that this video is not going to get a lot of traction. I'm mostly just ranting and waiting for my friend to get to my house so we can go out drinking. Well, I'm going to go sit with her in a bar. Anyway, who cares? I just felt the need to rant. So that's it. That's all I have to say about this game. NRS, if you do listen to this, please give us a Kombat League that allows customs. That would be amazing. Amazing. But that's all I've got to say about this. That is Hollow signing out, guys. Take care of yourselves and peace.